Hi guys, Sam here. So this is my very first YouTube video, content YouTube video. So I'm kind of stumbling around in the dark here, and I wasn't really sure what to make it about. So I decided to make it about my neighborhood, which I know a little bit about. So this right here, as you can see, these are the apartments I live in. Kind of tough to tell exactly where it is, but it's on Riverside Drive in between Coldwater and Whitsett. And believe it or not, last month there was a murder here. It was all over the news. This is Valley Village, California, by the way. And it's a pretty nice place. In general, it's a really nice place to live. A lot of families live here. It's always been kind of sought after. It's centrally located, right next to Studio City. So, again, right here is the LA River, right here. Chain link fence, nice touch. And then up here is going to be, excuse me, Riverside and Whitsett. So a really good store right here in the middle of Valley Village is Val Surf. They've been here since 1962, and anything you would need for snowboarding or skateboarding or surfing, they have it here. And they have thrived all these years. So, Lameda. We're headed east on Lameda off of Whitsett. Coming into the heart of the north part of Valley Village anyway. Like I said, it's a very pretty place to live. So another fun fact about Valley Village, it was established as its own community in 1939. So a lot of the homes here are original. Now, they're not from the 30s, but this particular part of the north end of Valley Village was developed around 1948. And a lot of the homes here are still from 1948. But the majority of the homes, like that one right there, it looks pretty original. It looked like it could have been torn down in the 70s and redone. But you have all types of homes here. And this one obviously is much more new and modern. This one over here, you can't really see it with the trees, but from the looks of it, from what I can see, it looks like it was done in the late 40s, early 50s. There's another house. Could have been, that's very late 40s, early 50s architecture there. That looks like something in the 70s, yeah, definitely with that garage door at least. Again, some of the homes here are original, some of them are ultra modern, and they have a price tag to boot. Even for an old home, if someone were to buy an old home with a property on it, 9 times out of 10 they're just going to tear it down and build what they want to build. But still, just for the lot itself, you're going to be paying $1 million, maybe a little bit more, which does not include the price of the home you're going to put up. I've always liked this neighborhood, and yeah, I don't look suspicious at all with my sweatpants on and my Western shirt to keep the chill off a little bit. It's still a little chilly here in the beginning of June, but it's a nice neighborhood to walk around. A lot of families live here, a lot of dog walkers. I get my dog fix on whenever I come walking here. It's a really nice place. Oh, I almost forgot to ask, because I am a new content creator and kind of stumbling around in the dark here. If anybody has any suggestions for me as far as what to say, what to include, things like that, please let me know. And if you could, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the bottom there. I'm assuming it just magically appears somewhere down there. That would help me out. It would also help me stay in my apartment, because Lyft and Uber, pickings are getting mighty slim these days, so I'm looking to supplement my income somehow. Yeah, so if you guys could help, that'd be great. All right, thanks. I just met an adorable dog I got to pet. I should have filmed it, but I missed the opportunity. See, Here's a home being renovated right over here. Kind of looks like a retro design if they kept the same footprint that came with the original house. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like it's going to be really nice. Had to put my sunglasses on now because I'm walking into the sun. A few celebrities live in this neighborhood. Veronica Cartwright being one of them. Veronica Cartwright, if you're not familiar with the name, she was in The Birds. She played a little girl in The Birds with Tippi Hedren, and you know, directed by the lovely Alfred Hitchcock. She was also probably where you would recognize her from is Alien, the original Alien. She was the one that screamed when the blood got on her, when the alien came out of one of the characters there, sprayed on her face, and she let out a bloody murder scream. And that's her. She's her sister is Angela Cartwright, who was in Lost in Space, one of my favorite science fiction movies when I was a wee lad. And yeah, they just or she lives one block over. And I've seen some other celebs here, but I've never had a chance to talk to them. She's the only one I've ever had a chance to talk to, or you know, I walked with her and her dog a few times. She's a really nice person. So a little bit about me. My name is Sam. I'm 59 years old. Ex-stuntman, former stuntman, former actor, maybe still an actor, I'm not quite sure. LA is kind of in limbo right now as far as the entertainment industry goes, as far as acting anyway. I don't really know anything about the musical side of it, but there's not a lot of work right now if you're an actor in this town. You don't really need to be here anymore, you know. But I'm a slave to the weather. I really, really like the weather. The weather is, I've never lived a place that, I've never lived in a place that has weather this nice. I mean, it's June and it's not smoldering hot and you're not trapped by humidity outside. It's always nice and cool here. It gets nice and cool when the sun goes down because it's so dry. There's not a lot of humidity, so that heat dissipates pretty quickly. All right, show you another scene of the neighborhood. So right there, this house looks like it was original. It doesn't look like it was a track home. It looks like it was a custom build. But it looks like it could be from 1948 because that's when the subdivision was created. It's a really nice throwback to the 40s and early 50s. Look at this, here we go, underneath the tree. Low-hanging fruit. Really a pretty walk. Here we are at the end of our journey with the LA River. And the sun in the background there. Obviously I'm westbound on Riverside Drive right now. It's kind of pretty in a way.